Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today in the wilderness, the feral forest of something or other, next to this machine that makes a lot of noise, and after having uncovered a potential situation. Okay, we have uncovered a potential situation. Can you imagine that? Unfortunately, I can't go up there, but maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah, so the prophet of profitability is guilty, but not necessarily of Ellen's murder. She might have been guilty of Errol's, Ellen's, what would be the term? A murder, I suppose. Poisoning. She did poison Ellen, but apparently that's unrelated to the food poisoning. I think it is unrelated to the food poisoning that, that was in her stomach, because that was just inhaled. So, look at all these things that look so cool. I like that a lot. We're looking for Bessie, or Betty, or... it's a Milko mechanical that's going around. We have a mission to do over here, but we have multiple missions. We have multiple enemies as well. Most unfortunately. And this looks... like a passage. Excuse me. Are we all good? I think so. That looked like a dead person. This is a different area. I mean, it's the same island, but it is a different area. Rizzo's hunters. Excuse me.
Rizzo cares about the happiness of its family. Spacer's Choice can't say that.
I can't say that you guys caring for the happiness is a good thing, though. And you're right, Spacer's Choice cannot say that. But that is, I think that is a good thing that they can't say that. Does this connect somehow? It does. Also, that was the sound that these guys made when they got up. That was Raptidon noises. Which is kind of interesting. Are they mini Raptidons? I didn't look. There's the sounds again. Mr. Ouch. What? Oh.
What's up, boss? Pull it up. That's one down.
Good shot. Oh, freaking hell. I don't know where they are. Oh, hi. Yep. Even blinded. I'm slowed down.
All right?
Not really. Kinophobia? Mauled too many times by canids. You get the jitters every time one is attacking, making you less effective. Please don't. Since I'm not reading what the upside of that is, if you don't know what those pop-ups are, then you're thinking, why is the game offering you the choice on whether you can suck or because you know, obviously. It's yeah. We got a bracelet in here. It's just a normal bracelet, though. Obviously, if we do indeed suck at those things, then we get a perk point. But because perks suck, by and large, certainly high-level perks, then it basically means that I don't want any of them. That's just how it is. That's my tip to you. If you're playing this game, never take any of the downsides. I think I took one or two, and I regret them. I think one of them is that I get stunned for a little while longer. And I regret that. And I think another one is I get, is it poison? I don't know. What am I looking at? Oh, find Betty. Is Betty going away? This DLC has a lot of things getting stuck in. The first DLC was all about the invisible walls. And apparently this DLC is also about invisible walls, but they're not necessarily invisible walls. They're just getting stuck. There's a difference between not being able to stand on top of this stone and not being able to walk over it like that. I didn't jump, but I still was capable of walking over it. And the invisible walls are less jarring, even though I hate them. They're really, like, the invisible walls are really... There's no reason to implement them into the game. In any game. Whatsoever. Ever, ever, ever. Well, actually, wait. If your game doesn't have cheats, like this game, for example. This game doesn't have cheats. At least doesn't have a console like Fallout New Vegas does. then invisible walls can allow you to absolutely make sure that your players are not going to bypass certain content. But in this game, it doesn't matter that you bypass certain content. Usually because the invisible walls are not actually to prevent you from bypassing certain content. It's just to prevent you from getting to a place fast. And getting to a place fast is a real good thing. I really do enjoy getting to a place fast. Betty.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Good. Let's go. I think I did it. Mildred.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again.
Is that your mechanical?
She is all right. I really hope she didn't cause you too much trouble, as I reckon I have you to thank for her returning safe and sound. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
It's kind of interesting that it didn't complete the Find Betty, or Bessie, or whatever. Betty, yeah. It didn't complete that bit of the quest. Well, try to keep an eye on her this time.
Oh, I won't be turning my back on Betty again, believe me. Thanks again for all your help. You really saved us both from the edge.
Mm-hmm. Just doing my thing. Betty?
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Huh. I wonder if Canids show up over there if she actually doesn't say that. Because I think what happened here is that I had to kill all the Canids so that she would start walking. I wish it wasn't quite like that, but nah, well, it's fine. Fine enough. Because I wasn't paying attention. That's the reason why I wish it wasn't quite like that. Because I wasn't paying attention. Also, this place shines a lot. And I don't fully understand why. It could be... Is it Spectrum? It could be Rizzo Spectrum. I mean, one of these vats is definitely big enough to offload a lot of stuff. Oh. Oh, please don't get me stuck in there. Because I don't trust the fast travel in this game. Not with the map being all weird. And also not letting me fast travel. Because I'm pretty sure that's actually what's going on. We have an area over here with enemies. Don't like enemies. Rizzo's place up there. Hello. In the teeth. In the teeth. Wow. These guys are impossible to deal with. I really don't like them. In first person, because they should die. They're so fast and they jump so fast that they're designed like enemies that die with one hit. And they attack in groups as well, so they're designed like enemies that die with one hit. Unfortunately, they don't die with one hit. Or even get knocked back with one hit. Because that's not the kind of shooter this game is. Very unfortunately. Everything should die with one hit in this game. Actually, I just... Everything... Well, what difficulty am I playing in? It's normal, right? Gameplay. Oh, I'm playing on hard. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess that's something. That's a plasma propulsion pack. I don't understand these fireplaces. Oh, I think I do. This is from before. When this was abandoned by Rizzo's. And people are just out and about, and they camp. Because this is a wilderness reserve sort of thing. So that's why that works like that. Okay. Okay. So we did the side quest. We have the productivity queen. We also have the meeting spot. That is a boa. I was a little bit concerned about that. I think we've seen those before. Although not necessarily here. The meeting spot is very far away, so we're not going to go there. And besides, we need to finish exploring this place. Because it is actually quite big. Is this a highway? I'm not sure. It is definitely a river. Little sprats. doing their spratty things. It's kind of a cool place, actually. Do I die? Oh. Yes, I do.
You're hurt.
Well, I mean, I'm not. But, yeah. Just wanted to test it. Because, the game usually prevents you from... No, the game doesn't prevent you from falling off. But if there's a railing, then there's an invisible wall on top of the railing. So, in that way, it does prevent you from jumping over railings a lot of the time. You know, that's actually a good place to use an invisible wall. Well, and then again... Yeah, take it back. No invisible walls. Don't put that either there. Because if you want to jump over the railing to see what happens when you jump over the railing, then you can. Sounds like a reasonable result, or a reasonable request, to be able to jump over the railing to see what happens when you jump over the railing. Got a lot of fluffy things in here, and a palisade.
I don't know what it is you're looking for, stranger, but I reckon you better get. I've had about enough of you and your ilk coming by with your searching questions and expectant looks. I know you with those void-damned hunters, and I know what you want. Well, you ain't getting it.
If it weren't for the color of the hair, this guy would look like 35. It just looks like a young chap. What void-damned hunters are we talking about here?
Like you don't know. That damn group of hunters that keeps coming by and hassling me. Nobody ever visits just because they want to gab with old Cyrus. No, they either want to poach me out of my land or poach me out of my best friend.
Poach you out of your best friend? Are they a tossball player or something?
Ha! No, Kelly ain't no toss bowler, though. I reckon she could put the toughest players to shame. It's good having someone like that around. She ain't the brightest bulb, but... Well, can't say I'd have much reason sticking it out in this wilderness without her.
There are hunters giving you trouble?
Damn straight there are. Wish I could go show 'em what for, but... I'm old, and I gotta make sure I don't get Callie into no trouble. Two of us have lived on the reserve for years. Every so often, someone comes by trying to steal our land grant and evict us. We hold our own, but... it's mighty agitating.
Why not just leave?
And do what? Go back to Rizzo's? I defected years ago. Only thing to look forward to would be a summary execution. And I don't reckon Callie'd have much interest either. Nope. Out here is where we're meant to be.
I can help you deal with those hunters.
Really? Oh, that's great news. Cal! You hear that? We're finally getting some help!
I didn't know primals could be pets. This changes everything.
Hey, I think she likes you.
My god, and then there's an option to attack. Actually, it's time I wiped you off the face of the earth. Well, we're not on Earth, so no facing. Is that a primal, though? What the hell is it doing there?
Oh, why, that's Callie. I raised her myself when she was wee, and I was one of the first zookeepers at what would have been the Rizzo's all-natural caged animal park. Since Slug took the land complex over and the park was scrapped, she's been my sole companion. Reckon Slug noticed. They figured this place safe enough to entrust me with the land grant for the reserve. There's something about it being safer from corporate espionage.
This is an odd situation, but I'm still inclined to help.
Wouldn't expect a stranger to do an unsolicited kindness to a standoffish old man. There's something else. I suspect you'll find the hunters that have been after me beyond the hills, on the other side of the river from here. See if you can convince them not to poke around here.
He does air quotes for the convincing. I have a couple of questions for you, though.
All right? Shoot.
What's it like spending your days with a primal?
A lot better than spending your days with a Cana, that's for certain. I'm happy out here, and I think Callie is too. Ain't that right, Callie?
Yeah, that is one ugly monster. That's real ugly. Very, very. How long have you lived out here?
Oh, quite a few years at this point. It'd be since a couple years before the Rizzo's slug complex ownership switch. And after that, well, I ain't sure. It's been a while. And for the most part, it's on the quiet side. Just not when those damn hunters are out about.
Yep. Okay. I'll see you later. Caliban. Can't talk to Cali, though. And there's something in here. There's what sounds like a chicken. It is a chicken. Chicken doesn't talk to me, though. It's curious that the talk goes away when I click on it. I don't remember seeing chickens. Yeah, this game doesn't have chickens. I wonder if I can ask him about the chickens and be like, what is that curious animal that you have? Making horrible, horrible noises. Oh, and there's also the inside. Maybe that explains the chickens. Nah. There's no computer or anything. Oh, the Dissident Queen, Chapter 2. Having fought their way past the numerous bandit ambushes. And, yeah, it's just one that we have read already. Where did he go? I don't know where he is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I know where the hunters are. Do I, actually? I think I do. Because I didn't get here from there. It's incredible. They're really, really tough on melee. And they explode. You're not even a Menti Queen.
Heartless? I'm sure they're exaggerating.
What do you mean? I'm on fire right now. Mega Mantisaur? Didn't mean to do that, but it works well enough. What do you mean, Heartless? What is she seeing? Is it the writing here? Caliban, the Heartless Beast. Oh. Yeah. It's Cali. There's a lot of enemies. This weapon is broken already. Did I take damage there? No. Oh, there's more. What? It's some curious bullet sounds that I don't think I've ever heard. The ricochet sounds. Okay. I think it's this way. Yeah. I also... Oh, my ankles. I also don't think I came this way. Or did I? My ankles. Sounds like I didn't. Mostly because there's enemies. And, there's nothing here.
Here they come!
Oh! Is this not a good weapon for these guys?
We did it!
Well, yeah. Okay. Man, weapon durability is a pain in the butt. Seriously, it's just such a tremendous pain having to handle that. It's you guys, right? It's gotta be.
Can't believe we gotta deal with marauders on Eridanos.
Don't you have a leader? Victoria Foxworth.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here?
Hi. Are you perhaps hunting one Cyrus Halgren?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him? Or with me?
Well, he sent me to kill you. So I suppose I'll have to. I'm sorry. Give me a reason why I shouldn't.
Certainly. I pay better.
Not good enough.
Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck. To arms, everybody. The old man's trying to scratch us off.
Heads up!
Yeah, I thought that wasn't gonna last. I couldn't. For some reason, pressing Q didn't do nothing, so it didn't work out too well. But it doesn't matter. The plan was sound. Why didn't it do anything?
You don't look like...
So I'll go with that.
Oh,
Jackasses!
I think I know what it was. I might have been pressing 1. I'm not a fan of any of this, though. But let's give it a try again.
you don't look like one of my hunters.
So
Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck.
I never know if it's space or click. Sorry, need to get out of there. Yep, now I get out of here, because those guys have shotguns or something. And my weapons are actually kind of rubbish at that range. This is the wrong weapon. That's the headshot. Yeah, I do better with headshots. So we did it. And you're dead. Sorry. Ooh. Spectrum Vodka Red. No, I had that already. They only had... No. I was going to say all of them had just the one bit of cartridge. But that's not true. Apparently they had more. I am a little bit surprised that I actually found my way around here. Or back here, I should say. Are all my weapons damaged? Yes, they are. That's a big one. That's a Mantiqueen. It's fine. I have a weapon for her. I have a Q. I think I hit. Need to be real careful here. Because that thing does damage over time. For days. Can I never know how to use the... Did we kill it?
Boss, be careful!
I know.
You're hurt.
I know.
Careful, you're hurt.
I know. We did kill it. Okay. It just has a bracelet. A whole Mantiqueen, and it didn't... Oh. It just came out of the floor. That's... Well, it's not quite what happened. They're sleeping. I think. There's sounds, so there's animals. They sound very far away, but they're not. They really do sound very far away. There they are. It's a Mega Mantisaur. And there's just some of these. Okay. We don't need to worry about them for the moment. All we need to do is use the quest marker because there's very little in the way of geographic reference points in here. It is actually, yeah, it is. I mean, the sun helps a little, but it's easy to miss the details. My ankles. It's fine. Hey.
Back, I see. You come bringing good news?
You won't have to worry about anyone coming after you for a while.
Ah! Oh, me almighty, you know how to bolster an old man's spirits. Oh, thank you kindly, stranger. Oh, you're right, Cal. How could I forget? Oh, here's a reward for your trouble.
Back at you, ma'am. So nothing about the chickens, huh?
Cal and I will enjoy our time out here in peace, thanks to you.
Well, I'm glad. She's very jiggly. Maybe it's the age or something, because it has been a while. They're both old pals. Anyway, we did our job. And, let me look at the map. That is all blurry and weird. This is by far the biggest area, isn't it? But there's more things that we haven't seen. We're gonna need to see them in the next episode, though, because we're out of time for the day. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds, Murder on Eridanos. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.